Hello YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. I don't talk like that. So this week I wanted to try out something different. I've been delaying this process of getting up my videos for my California house. So I kind of felt like, all right, I waited way too long to edit these videos and get them up. I've been here for quite a long time. So week 5, we got in the windows. I'm bringing the laptop over here, shoot. I need to see. So we got the windows in. We had the stucco guys come in and they do like this thing where they wrap the house and then they put this chicken wire kind of thing on there. But all the windows were installed, the side windows over here, and then the windows across the entire house. In my particular area, they have a huge issue with termites. If there's wood, termites love wood. It doesn't mean that your house is gross and disgusting. You're a nasty person. It just means that termites, they're just attracted to wood. And the closer you live to water, the more of a termite their problem with they would be. I live in California in the Bay Area. There's a big problem with that. So it's just regular precaution procedure to go ahead and treat the wood. One thing that the inspector told me when, they did the appraising and inspection of the house, they said, don't do your termite tinning before you get all the new wood in. So essentially get all your new wood, your lumber, lay out all of your flooring, everything, and then tint your house with the new lumber in the house so that all of the wood is treated. You don't want to get all scared like I was in the beginning. It was like, let's get rid of the termites immediately right now. So you don't need to do that. I didn't want to continue to pay on having all of this stuff in the house. Everything got delivered to California. And I didn't want to pay for storage fees at like a traditional storage area. So I got a pod. And those are super cheap and they're very convenient because they're already on site. So you don't have to worry about renting a truck to go to the storage place, get your stuff out and bring it in. But the negative aspect of having this pod is that now all of my contractors had to work around the pod. Yeah, that was probably the best thing for them. But this week we got the drywalling up and then the house started looking like a house. Like it stopped looking like the house imploded upon itself. It actually started looking really nice and you could see all the hard work coming together. And this week was I was getting antsy because my furniture was sitting in the backyard and then all the drywall was put in. In the clips, you'll see there's a mixture between the old drywall and new drywall. What the mudders will do is that they'll obviously seam the patches between the old and new drywall, but they'll also mud over so that the texture between the old and new look the same. So when you're looking, predominantly it looks seamless. In the living room, dining room, kitchen, all new drywall, bathroom, new drywall. But the bedrooms end up having this mismatch type of old drywall with new drywall. And originally I thought there was going to be visually a huge problem. Like I can see the difference. But then when they were done, I was like, oh, don't really see that difference. For my bedroom, I plan to put up faux shiplap. And so that's what you'll see. Oh, all right. In the master bedroom, I'm remembering this. In the master bedroom, we put all of the products, appliances, supplies, everything went into my master bedroom. Bad idea to put everything in one room and then put the door jambs on. Because originally when they put everything in that room, it went in perfectly fine without door jambs. And then with the door jambs, we could not get the stove out. So literally my contractors had to take the door jambs off, pull all the appliances out and put the door jambs back on. So just don't do it to yourself. Just make sure there is enough clearance if you're going to do that. So that was a lesson learned. I just don't want you to make the same mistake as I did. So the budget. Now, I'm going to pause it because I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing the budget go through. So this is the thing. I see in the comments on YouTube a lot that people are like, well, your budget says this and she did all this work. Okay, look, I'm giving you numbers and a budget so that you kind of have a little bit of a market research as to what you should expect. Like if somebody quotes you a price that it probably is significantly more than I say what I paid for to do all the electrical in my house. Like if somebody gives you a price significantly more and your house is probably the same size as mine, then you know that you're probably getting somebody that's trying to take advantage of you. That's the only reason. The only thing I'm trying to do is just to help people out when they don't know anything about home remodel, home construction, anything. So please use this as a tool. My house is 812 square feet. I live in California. I'm in the Bay Area. So that gives you that perspective. The Bay Area tends to be really expensive. San Francisco is not too far away. And that's the most expensive area code in in the United States, I think still, but it's expensive. So that just gives you perspective. So if I'm paying this price, and let's say you live down south, in Georgia or Alabama, you probably should be paying less than what I'm paying for materials and labor, probably. But like, let's say your house is 3,000 square feet. Okay, then you're probably paying the same amount as me. So you have to look at it in perspective. I have an 812 square foot house. You have to look at how bigger or how smaller your house is than mine. Also, too, you have to look at what type of work you're doing for your house. If you're just doing electrical, then look at my electrical budget. But if you're not replacing all the electrical wire in your house, then yours might be less. Use it as a tool for market research. Do not use this as gospel, and this is end all be all. This is just a tool to help you out if you choose to do a home remodeling project. So this week we spent $30,000, almost $31,000 of our total budget of $80,000. That was the budget for this entire project minus the garage. This week it looks like I finished painting out the sheetrock guys. As we saw, they were in here sheetrocking, and then what you did not see in the clips that I did not get, they were super fast. So I was gone. They literally put up the sheetrock or the drywall in one day, the entire house, right? And then I came back at the end of the day and the whole house was mudded already. And I was like, so I didn't get any clips of the mudding, but this includes both hanging the sheetrock and mudding, and it was $3,000 of the total $6,000 I had to pay for them. So that was the budget, and then what I paid them that week was $3,000. I also paid for the termite tinting. That was $1,350. And then the tint. So the process with the tint, let me tell you that. All right, looks like my camera played me. So luckily we were towards the end. So we were on termite tinting, and then I gave a suggestion. So a little word of advice for termite tinting. With the companies that are out here in California, they usually tint for 3 days. I'm assuming the process is the same across the board. I don't think that one place does it much differently than the other. So the first day they come out, they do the whole tinting of everything, and then they put the chemicals in the second and third day. So obviously nobody can be on site, nobody can work. And then on that third day, they actually take everything off, and then they'll test the air. They'll open up all the windows, they'll test the air, and then they'll give you a bill that says like, okay, yeah, everybody, or a certificate that says, yes, it's clear to come back into the house, or no, it's not clear to come back into the house. And then by day 4, you can come back in, your contractors can. So to be wise about this, you want to plan this so that you're not losing 4 days of work and construction. So what we did was, or I did, or me and my general contractor did, we planned it so that the house will be tinted Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday the tint will be taken off. So that way I didn't have all these days lost. Like, it doesn't matter, like Sunday my contractors don't work anyways. So that just worked out perfectly that I had 4 days. One day the contractors don't work, and then I think Friday was really a half a day because the tinting people don't need a full day to tint the house. They literally need maybe an hour to tint the entire house, and my house is pretty small. All right, let's see, what else did we pay for that my camera stopped filming and didn't say anything? All right. I paid for the drafter and architect this week. I also paid for the plaster and skim coat. I was talking over it. So I paid them $22.50 for the plaster and skim coat. That's the exterior of the house. So that's where I was saying that they're putting up the paper, and then they have the chicken wire, because the chicken wire, I guess, enables them to skim coat it and put up stucco. Now, mind you, if you're not stucco in your house, you don't have to worry about plaster and skim coat exterior. Now, the plaster and skim coat exterior is only patching, because there are parts of my house that actually have full, stucco on it, and there are parts that you have to patch because we put windows in new places and we put doors in new places. So there's a lot of patching. And then we paid the drafter and architect. Now, this one I was a little bit PO'd about. Not gonna lie. So you need plans to go to the city in order for you to get your permits. Plans are very detailed drawings of the house. They'll show what the house looked like before, from the electrical to walls. It's drawn to scale. It shows everything very detailed about the house. And then it shows to be design, meaning the future design of the house. So you can see the old and the new next to each other. Well, the city can see the old and new next to each other. And so you usually have to go to a drafter, architect, somebody with a CAD design program that can do this work for you. And so the drafter and architect gave us the plans, not even 5 weeks ago. It had to be like 6 or 7 weeks ago. But we were waiting for the invoicing the entire time. He quoted us and said that it would cost anywhere between $800 to $900, because my house was so small and we already had detailed plans and design. We just needed really the as to, or to be designed. Week 5, he finally invoiced me, and it was $2,000. So I was a little irritated that it was $800. He gave us a quote between $800 and $900, and you end up charging us $2,000. And so my general contractor did feel bad about that, and he was like, I really apologize, because he recommended the architect to me. So what I would suggest, so that you don't run into the same problems as I did, is you have that discussion with the architect and the designer, and before they even hand you the plans, make them invoice you so that you can hand over the money. Being that we were on such a short timeline, I accepted the plans and I was already using them, and then 5 weeks into the work, then you're going to send me an invoice for $2,000. That's significantly more than $800 to $900. That's a lot of money. So I was not happy about that, but what are you going to do about it? We're here now. This week I paid for the tile for the shower. So I had to have a professional come in. The shower tile that I use is just your Subway tile. They're 22 cents per tile. I think they're even 10 cents. They're really cheap. And then the labor for week 5 is $24.05. As you notice, I didn't have a lot of labor as far as the carpenters go this week. It really was the trades. It really was the drywaller, the mudder, plaster guys. And so you can see the difference between the budget and actual. I don't know what's up with that chart right there, but it looks like the budget and actual are really close together. But the budget is $80,000, and I spent, I think, $30,000 to date, or around $40,000. Yeah, $30,000 to date. But anyways, this is the pretty photo of everything mudded. No, it's not even money. I hope that this was very informative. I hope that you like this format better than week 1 through 4. I hope that you're going to like it for week 5, 6, and 7. I think by having this little dialogue behind and explaining the process and explaining what was happening from week to week will really help you in planning your future projects. So I hope you stay around for week 6 and 7. Yeah, subscribe. I forgot about that. Subscribe and hit that thumbs up. And hopefully I will see you for the next 2 weeks. Have a good one.